Sounds
Morgan,
like mine.
I don't, you know
Yeah.
Morgan.
Oh, yeah.
And Kelsey, both of them, they're like Baney roosters, okay? My boy's pretty meek. He might pick you up and throw you somewhere, but he's real meek.
Yeah.
And but then they see if somebody would mention something about me or be something that they didn't have the same tender heart I had,
Right.
because they would see it. And I'll be honest with you about this. And I've had some preachers that disagree with me, and that's okay. But I never wanted my children to go in ministry. I want them to be Christians.
Right.
Okay, but I never wanted them to go through. I just didn't want them to go through the things. And I ain't saying I've had a hard time. I ain't had no hard time. I could knock me in the head tomorrow, and I'm a blessed man. But I never wanted them to go into ministry because I never wanted them to go through some of the things that at my heartbreak that I went through. And I didn't. But and again, I don't mean it. I'm not whining like a liberal, like I'm in Minnesota protesting ICE. Okay, but
I know what you mean.
But I didn't want them to do it. And I've had people say, "Oh, I want my children to be prophets and be teachers," and that's okay. I understand that. But I didn't want it for me. I'm just being honest.
I agree with you. And one thing I noticed with my children when they. You know Faith real well. She loves you.
Right.
She loved Eddie. Eddie was like one of her heroes. Eddie Dash was her hero. And I said, Faith, you like Eddie because he's a great guy, because you let you ride Shadrach? She said, both.
Yeah,
both.
that's exactly. I can see that.
And but the first thing they did when they got of age and moved out, they quit going to church. And I'm thinking, I carried you in a car seat. And before you were ever conceived, I don't know about you, but I prayed for my children before they were conceived. If they're not going to go to heaven, they're not going to be saved, don't let them be born.
Right.
And I carried them in, and they saw, and they took that spell, and they're back in church now, but they took a spell where they didn't go. And I openly confronted each one. I said, why you're not going to church? And said, Daddy, we seen what church did to you.
Yeah.